Hey, guys. What the heck is that?
Father Zuke.
Long time no see. You are Yuna? You certainly don't look like Maester Kinok's murderer.
What you say?
Please, tell us what has happened.
Maester Micah just issued a personal order, you know. It said that you and your guardians murdered Maester Kinok and fled. We are to kill you on sight, or so it says.
What of Bavel?
Things are calm on the surface, but the depths are turbulent. After the death of Maester Kinok, Kelk Ronso left Yevon.
Convenient. Getting around will be easier with Yevon in disarray.
But be careful, my friends. You have been branded enemies of Yevon. You should avoid temples for the time being.
Thank you, Father Zuke, for your warning.
Father, you came all the way here just to tell us this?
To tell the truth, I was a little curious to see this summoner you are guarding. I hope her pilgrimage goes well. For your sake, too.
Thank you, Father.
I must be off. I shall pray for all of you.
Well, unsurprising that that's how that's all playing. I played Blitzball, yeah, right. Hey, you're like wanted criminals for murdering one of the highest people in the order. You can still, you know, if you want to play the national sport though, like, yeah, we gotta get that sport money, you know. We can't let Blitzball be affected by all this. Welcome. Can I buy you a shirt? Is that an option? Strength 10% sounds really nice and all, but like I want sensor. Here we go. This is an upgrade. Magic goes up higher, not bad. I think Stone Touch is worth way more than Strength 10%, to be honest. Oh, yes. More magic. The more magic, the better. Piercing and Strength 10. Don't mind if I do. Alright.
She's not stopping, is she?
Yuna, she's made her decision.
But I can't just let her go.
We won't have to. We'll save Yuna even if she calls the final Aeon.
But how?
I'll think of a way.
Let's
What
just
if you
beat up.
can't?
Don't
I'm
interrupt.
tired of talking to you.
Based.
It's always but this, but that.
Based.
But,
Let's think together.
okay.
And if we can't think of something, we find another way.
Okay.
Ryu has like 8 belt buckles on her outfit, but she doesn't even know how to put on a belt properly. Can you believe this? When she summons the final Ion, let's just beat up the final Ion. Easy.
Messy.
What is?
Yevon, Micah and Seymour are not of one mind. Remember what Seymour said last we met. I do not think Micah will concur.
Ah, well, that's their problem. That's what they get for being dead.
Who was that?
Until half a year ago, he was a summoner. Waka and I were his guardians.
It's kind of a short pilgrimage.
He gave up halfway. Here, on this plane.
This is halfway?
Now he is a monk at the Bavel Temple.
So, we are officially traitors then.
Hey, let them say what they want.
It's okay. I'm not worried. Well, maybe just a little. It's so hard not to be.
Hey, it's okay to worry. And if it gets too rough, just yell.
Ah!
Yell. Okay. I might just do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I already did all the yelling for you.
When I was guarding Zuke, I already told you this, yeah? About when I was too into the game to be a good guardian. So, when Father Zuke said he wanted out, tell you the truth, I was kind of glad.
Kamari? I have to go around. My bad.
Gagazet is Ronso land. Kimari home.
Hey, we might meet your family.
Kimari has no family.
Oh, sorry.
But Kimari not alone.
All right, well, you know, good for you, I guess. All right, guys, time to get back to work. Wait, we're going... I thought that you said that there was nothing but Endless Plain after this, but the Ronso homeland is over here? So, like, is there, like, a Ronso... If we run into, like, a Ronso village or settlement or whatnot, I'm suing whoever told... Which one of these idiots said there was nothing else beyond this point? Because they were a friggin' liar, if that's the case. Why would you summon in this situation? Just, like, hit them with some water. Get their fur wet. Big damage, big damage. They are immune to being petrified, so. All right, now that they're wet, dry them off. Not the Thundara. Ow. Blaster. Why does every... Dude. Now, this is starting to become a legitimate complaint about the game. Why at a certain point were they just like, what if everyone had Petrify? What if every boss and every random enemy just had Petrify? It's such a fun game mechanic. What if everyone had a status effect that made it where you had to either use an item or you lose a character? I bet they'd love to play that. And then let's make our enemies, like, let's make the Curl immune to being petrified, so, you know, enemies can use it, but the player can't. So dumb. I thought I was gonna stand up for a second there. I was worried.
That's how it's done.
They thought the same thing for the sequel? The odds of me playing FF10-2 are increasingly getting lower and lower the further we go in the game. I highly doubt we will be playing 10-2.
We'll get through this.
We'll get through this. Or will we? Whoops. All right, let me, there we go. The way they do the cameras and the, like, selecting your target thing in this game had to have been, there was like one dude on the dev team who was like, hey, you know what would be unique and kind of set our game apart? Is if we did this. And then the rest of the people were like, that would be really unique and set us apart. Let's do that. Without thinking about the fact that the longer and longer I have to, like, press the left stick, like, press the left or the right stick, like an extra 2 or the D-pad, like an extra 2 or 3 times when all I want to do is select the enemy, like, in the middle of the screen. The more often it happens, the more annoyed I get. Like, this is the kind of thing that you don't actually need to try. Ah! What should have taken 1 button press took like 2. And, you know, immediately you're like, oh, it just took 1 extra button press. It's not a big deal. And you're right. It's not a big deal. Until I have to do it for the 80th time in the game. Then it starts to just be annoying. Get wrecked. Look at all these chocobo. I want a chocobo. Give me a chocobo. Make my life easier. They did have that thing where we, like, got on a chocobo, didn't they? Like, at the very start of the game? We, like, rented a chocobo for a short ride, and I thought, like, oh, well, like, we're gonna get chocobo, like, throughout different parts of the game to, like, ride on. But we've, like, never gotten a chocobo since that moment, actually. Either I've just been missing them, or they just immediately gave that away. Do, 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 do. Oh my goodness. It's such a big plane. Seeing the enemy turn into a rock and shatter into a million little polygons is really funny. I respect it. Tidus! Did they silence Lulu? Let me select that dog! Yuna! I need you to be the one to cast Thundaga. Holy cow. Easy dubs. I know we have a lot of sphere grid points to use right now, but I'm so easily one-shotting everything that I'm just gonna let it build up more. The less times I have to open the sphere grid per, like, amount of level ups we get out of it, the better. IMO. Alright, Orin, we're gonna try and select that little one right there. There we go. Lulu, get back in here and freeze this thing. That's Thundaga. Bam, 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 bam. Petrified funny. I would still rather it not be in the game, but it is funny when the insect just explodes like that. Almost there. No! Bro, I need some repels at this point. Stop inflicting silence. Tidus! Later, loser. Get Thundaga into oblivion. He's a rock. Ow, poison. That hurt. Do, 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 do. Alright, moving on. Ooh, hello. Let me use this, thank you. What are we at on time? We still have like another half hour. Alright, we can get more done. I don't think that bridge is gonna hold. Ah, great, more Guado.
Summons from Lord Seymour. Come with us.
No. Kill them?
We have nothing to discuss with Maester Seymour.
Yeah, so out of our way.
Lord Seymour's commands must be obeyed. You will come.
I warn you. The Maester doesn't need you alive.
That's a big rock. Oh, hi there. This is a Bakugan, 100%. That is straight up a Subterra Bakugan. Hey, Stega. Ah, I've been wanting to use that one. 64,000 resistant to physical attacks? Yuna! Well, water time it is. Ooh, baby. Also good. Ow! Alright. I think Yuna needs to be hasted. She does. Wet. How many more magic? Is it Blast Punch? Hello? Okay. How many more magic upgrades are there in the Sphere Grid side where Yuna is compared to Lulu? My goodness. It's only 1,000 HP. I don't really want to use an X potion. Stop hitting my women. Who do you think you are? Hi, potion. Well, you know what? Bahamut, if you wouldn't mind dealing with this real quick, buddy. Prepare to die! I love how Yuna's ult is literally just summon the summon with an ult ready to go. Bro, Bahamut is not fair. It's 11,000 damage, my goodness. Ow, this thing hits hard even on Bahamut. Well, I guess now that I think about it, Yuna, you know, Bahamut's based on Yuna's stats. Yuna probably has really low phys def. I imagine that would be her worst stat, other than physical attack, maybe. Let's just keep throwing out these potions. Tidus, you're officially the healer. Honestly, it might be worthwhile if we ever get an item that lets someone unlock a healing or a white magic that someone did, like how Yuna got all the black magic. It might be worth putting Cura on Tidus just because of how fast he is. Although I imagine how much it heals is based off of like your magic stat, and I don't know if Tidus's magic stat would be good enough to like make use of that now that I think about it. Potions gets the job done, mostly. Well, you finally realized you could hit Tidus. How much health do you have left? Still a lot. Still 28,000, really. I thought you'd be lower than that by now. Thought you would have been lower than that by now. Whoops. A couple more hits from Yuna. And how much does this even do? Literally nothing. Negative damage. A few more water goes from Yuna and you'll be finished off. A little bit of chip damage from Lulu on top. I didn't even do that much. Here you go, Yuna. 18,000, getting there, getting there. Bit by bit. I could try Delay Buster, sure. Oh, it's immune to Delay Buster, Your Honor? Never mind. Oh, what the heck? You have Sloga. That's cringe. It, like, makes sense for you as an enemy, but how dare you? That would kill Tidus immediately. How much health do you have left? I can't see because of whatchamacallit. Whatever. I was debating, instead of using life, having, whatchamacallit do a Phoenix down, but I'm not gonna risk killing it. I think it has more health than that, but whatever. Whatever, it's fine. And it's only at 15k. 2 more from Lulu, 2 more from Yuna, probably. I like this fight a lot better when I got like 6 turns before he got 1. Since he hits so hard. Delay Buster doesn't work on you. Let's just try and Hastega back up. Oh, Lulu is straight up inflicted with slow. Gotta get that out of there. Haymaker? Come on. Yuna's the one I need to really hit you right now. There's no point in trying to heal. All of its moves are like one-shotting. Should be in 4 digits now. I think this move does the least. Shoot it. We have Fury Gus bills now. Stop getting so many turns and stop hitting Yuna! Stop being annoying! That doesn't work.